If you think that Diddy peed on Carisha, if you think that Diddy peed on Carisha, hit the lemon emoji. If you think that Diddy did not pee on Carisha, hit the stop sign emoji. Let me see them lemons. Let me see them stop signs. Let me know what you think. And if you don't care, hit the 3. Just hit the 3. Just type the number 3. So do you think he peed on Carisha? Let's see. Is she? Let me ask this question. Do people have a legitimate reason to be skeptical of whether she is telling the truth or not about getting peed on? Hit the skull emoji if you are enjoying tonight's show. Okay. So the first card, this is about the audience. So the first card is there's an Ace of Clubs. This is pretty much like she volunteered the information. The information just appeared in your face. So if you were ever saying like, what is the Ace of Swords in tarot? Y'all know it's just a hand and a sword. It's like it just came out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. You volunteered the information. So that's why people believe it. It's like, where'd it come from? It came from you. The Ace is saying it's an individual. It came from you, baby. There's a 3 of diamonds here. You all do believe that she said this to promote a product. So it's not an either or, it's a both and. You all believe that she meant what she said, and she said this to promote a product. She needed an additional stream of income. I told you all earlier, I'm like 3 of diamonds. More money coming in. Then we have a 2 of spades. When you get a 2 of spades in a sex reading, that's consensual sex. The 2 indicates cooperation. Well, it indicates unity, but the spade itself indicates like practical cooperation between 2 parties. So you all believe that she consented to getting peed on. You know, like in the Boondocks, like they was like, when I see pee, I move. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
She ain't moved. Y'all don't believe she moved. So if you believe that when Carisha saw pee, if you believe that she moved, do the man that's running emoji. Do the man that's running. And if you think that she stayed, do the meditation emoji. What do you think Carisha did when she saw pee? Hit the running emoji if you think she moved. Hit the meditation emoji if you think she just sat there. Hit the emoji that goes if you think that she had her mouth open.
Oh.
So we have a 4 of spades, which indicates the 4 of spades. Like it looks like when you see a 4 of spades, it's like the bed. It's like a bed post. Mm-hmm. Like that's usually what the top of bed post look like. So that's how you'll know like a 4 of spades indicates like the bedroom. It's like it indicates something domestic because it's got the 4 energy, but it's like the bedroom. And so when you have the 4 of spades, it's like, okay, y'all believe that she was fucking Diddy. Y'all believe that there's that she's talking from personal experience of being in the bedroom. We have the Ace of Diamonds here, which indicates that y'all believe that she was paid for it. I could not right now. Y'all believe that she was paid for this particular activity, and that this was a source of new income for her. Okay, it's a y'all believe that this is income that came out of nowhere. Like it's like, bitch, you got paid, you got some money, and these cricket, go to bed, cricket. And then there's a 8 of hearts here. You all believe that she derives pleasure from it. So I'm gonna see like what was going through her head when she sent that tweet out, where she said that she didn't do it. Like, what were her intentions? Mm. What do y'all think Carisha's intentions were when she said that she ain't never had nobody pee on her. Do y'all think that she was intending to tell the truth, or was she just trying to cover up for shit? Let's see. Okay, she showed up as the queen of clubs. So the queen of clubs is like verbal vomit. In this particular instance, it's like, well, let's talk about it from the highest vibration. I don't know where she said this, right? But wherever she said this, it had to have been some sort of media platform. We got a club. She was probably talking, speaking, teaching about herself or something, because it's the queen of clubs, right? So I ain't never seen it, but this indicates that she was educating people about what she had going on. But in terms of like this tweet, this is saying that she's trying to control the narrative. The queens at their highest vibration have control over themselves, but at their lowest vibration, they try to control other people. So this is like, rather than controlling what I think and what I say, I'm going to control what you think and what you say. So she doesn't want this said about her anymore. She doesn't want people to think it. That's her intention behind that tweet. I guess y'all ain't convinced. Y'all think that she's a pissy mouth warrior?
Not pissy mouth warrior.
6 of spades. The past coming back to haunt you. What you did is coming back to haunt you. I won't be surprised if there's like hearsay that comes out about this, like somebody saying she told me that she did it, or I know that she did it, or Diddy's into that type of stuff, so she probably did it. There's something that's going to be like circumstantial that comes out that's like, that just leads to people saying like, okay, I believe that she did it, other than like there's probably a video of her saying that she did it or whatever. There's a Jack of Hearts here, which is saying that she knows that she's falling out of favor with the general public. Like her likability is decreasing. But with it being a Jack, it indicates that she still maintains some sort of celebrity status, but she doesn't have any power. She doesn't have any real responsibilities as a celebrity. So you all don't see her as a socially responsible individual. But this is saying that she wants to remain charismatic, that this information is actually making her appear very immature. Like perhaps when it was stated, maybe y'all were cheering for her and y'all like, yeah, girl, drink that shit. Drink that piss. Let him do it on you, girl. Like, rub it all on your body. Smear it on your titties and, rub it in your skin. It's good for you, makes your skin glow. I don't know. Maybe y'all was cheering her on. Maybe y'all two-faced or whatever. But it indicates that she can't, what she said, she really can't walk it back. And she gave that information away. Like it was a sacrifice. She gave the information so that you all could like her. And I don't know if you all stop liking her because now it's like, we know the context under which you be getting peed on. Like Diddy pulls a dildo lever and then all of a sudden like a trap door opens up and then you pop out and you in bondage. You like, pee on me, daddy. And people just didn't know what was going on. 7, yeah, it didn't age well.
Mm-hmm.
If you think that this joke aged well, put the baby emoji. And if you don't think this joke aged well, put the old person emoji. 7 of diamonds here. Financial blockages. She said it also because she's hoping to revive interest in a card game. I don't know what this card game is. Does she have a special pack of Uno cards? What is this card game? Anyway. All right, 8 of spades. this is basically like she is again trying to control the narrative by control. I want to have control over my life. So she is a person who cares a lot about other people's perceptions of her, and in other people's perceptions, when she's misunderstood, it bothers her to her core. I also feel like she cares a lot about being likable, and she's naturally charismatic, which is a blessing to her. But her charisma is effortless, which she's grateful for, but also like the amount of consideration that she gives to what other people think of her is debilitating as well. So this really bothered her to see that tweet. And it's bothering, and it also bothers her the things that you all say about her on social media. Ace of Clubs, she hopes that this information is persuasive. She hopes that this is new information, that you all know that she was lying. Y'all didn't know that. Y'all didn't know she was lying. She said she was lying. It's a card game where you tell secrets. And so she was playing the card game and she told her own secret. And these are why you and Ty don't play that. Well, y'all know each other's secret shit. Oh, I wish I had a nigga that I could play that game with. I like wish she had a nigga that she could play that game with. Let me see. What was Diddy and Carisha's relationship like? Let me see. Let me look at the compatibility between them.
Lapa Lynn says, I think tweeting Diddy's ex is more damaging than the peeing confession. I agree.
She tweeted his ex?
Yeah, she tweeted one of his exes saying that if I wanted you on your knees, Diddy would have made you get on your knees because you were eater, all this other crazy stuff.
So what did McMill say back?
It wasn't to Meek Mill, but it
was
could apply to him as well, I guess, allegedly.
You're not supposed to play the game with a significant other. That's one of the rules. Oh shit, I definitely qualify for this game. Okay, so Jack of Hearts. Overall, it's like their kingdom card. So the kingdom card for this relationship indicates that, so there's a Jack of Hearts. This indicates that there actually was affection that these two had for each other. But this is like a wild child sort of love. It's one that is more of like a teenage love affair. It's very carnal, very flirtatious, very this doesn't really reach past the surface. It's not like they were sharing a lot of their, what personally motivates them. You know what I mean? They have an Ace of Hearts in their Pluto position, which is a very difficult card in the Pluto position because it indicates that there's a lot of manipulation that was happening very early in the relationship, and and it's emotional manipulation. I think that she might be too afraid to come out and say something about it, because people will think that she's trying to victimize herself. But the truth is that she did experience some emotional manipulation to get into this relationship. It's also in a Pluto position, so there was some power exerted over her to have her in this relationship. Mm-hmm. Also, she felt very much single as well. And it indicates that both of them obsessed over each other's relationship status. So they both were constantly checking in with each other to make sure that, like, is this real for you? Because it's real for me. Yeah, it's real for me. Is it real for you? Their result card is a 7 of spades. It's not good. So that indicates that it was bound to break up due to tension in the relationship, and also due to them being spiritually incompatible with each other, wanting two different destinies for one another. And also with this being the 7 of spades here, this indicates that they're not completely physically compatible. Like there's some sexual incompatibility there with them, which leads to disagreements. And usually it's disagreements like there's a power struggle. So perhaps there's a certain way that she wanted to be pleasured and a certain way that he wanted to be pleasured, and they could just never come to some sort of agreement about it. God damn it, as I'm listening to myself talk about this shit, I'm like, bitch, y'all are just getting all the tea and just soaking it all up. And y'all just like, keep going, keep reading them cards. I need to book a reading with him because he needs to give me some tea about me and this dude I've been dating. I need to know what's up. You sure do. Go to blackspacenetwork.com and hit the motherfucking skull emoji if you're enjoying this reading. In their Mercury position, they have a King of Clubs, which indicates that in terms of them learning about each other, they knew everything about each other. So some of the stuff that's coming out about him, she was already privy to. She already knew. And whether he told her or not, she already knew. And with him having the King of Clubs, the King of Clubs for him would mean that he had already done some sort of background investigating into her. So he knows a lot. She might know a lot about him, like in terms of the rumors and just industry gossip, but he knew a lot about her in terms of like, I've had people follow you. There's a 9 of spades in the Venus. Not good. Again, this is a relationship that was going to end. It means that when it ends, these two people experience transformation. So they are made better by being together and going through this journey together. So it benefits them as individuals, but it doesn't benefit them as partners. And also with this being a 9 of spades, it indicates that part of what is going to break them up is this need to constantly hermit and recluse after, long days of work. So this indicates that they had incompatibility in their schedules, but there's also a sense of comfort that they could be able to bring each other, that they were able to bring to each other because they spent so much time apart. There's a King of Spades in the Mars position, which is it's kind of good. This indicates as far as the sex goes, it indicates like aggressive sex. Spanking, some sort of like bondage, sex that mirrors like power differentials between the two. And it also indicates that he was the driving force behind making this relationship work, which is why she felt like, oh, he wants me. Oh, this is my position that I'm in. Because he was the one calling her. He was the one making the plans. He was the one making the dates. He was the one that was initiating things. So she got the big head. King of Diamonds in the Jupiter position. Jupiter represents like the sort of man that she's into. And so she's into a King of Diamonds sort of man. She's into the businessman, the big spender. He's got a lot of money. I'm into the man that wants things his way. She's one of those people that thrives in a transactional relationship. She would not do well with a King of Hearts sort of man. Someone that wants you to, like, I just want you because I want you. And based on how you treat me as a man, I'm going to give you, you know, what you're looking for. This is more so like, I don't give a fuck about that. I got the money. I'm telling you what to do. This is like it's transactional. So she does very well in that sort of relationship. So that's what makes things work. And this was a spiritual blessing for her. And it was also a spiritual blessing for him because he had someone that was subservient. A 5 of Spades and a Saturn. This indicates delays with self-improvement. So neither of them were able to grow on a spiritual level. And it also indicates that when they got together, they both had crises in their lives that they had to attend to, related to parenting and their children. And they distracted themselves from those responsibilities by getting with one another. And so they were delaying their own healing and delaying like improving their family. So that, again, this contributes to why it's like, ooh, things are not really going to work out between y'all. 4 of Diamonds in the Uranus position. So when we're thinking about the Uranus position, we're thinking about undoing ourselves so that we can connect higher to the truth or some sort of objective knowledge. So what was difficult for Carisha is letting go of this need to be financially stable in order for her to discover the truth about Diddy. She would have probably not have entered into this relationship if she had a more detached relationship to money. If she was detached to money, it's like she's so attached to money that she couldn't see the truth. For him, with this being a 4 of Diamonds, this indicates that you're so attached to providing lifestyles for women that you can't see the truth about who you're doing. And finally, there's a 5 of Hearts in the Neptune position, which is talking about the dreams and aspirations that they had for the relationship. So the 5 of Hearts indicates that like they wanted the relationship to improve so that it could eventually achieve a 6 of Hearts, where like we can really get along, we can build a family together, we could have a marriage. But this being a 5, this 5s indicate change, transformation. It's a very feminine number, which is why, you know, the queens rule the 5s. But with this being Neptune, this is like, you know, Neptune is about a dream. You know, it's like running on a treadmill and there's a carrot in your face. It's like you're never going to get to the carrot, but you aspire to someday, you know, run fast enough on this treadmill that you'll get the carrot. So, I mean, this is good for motivation. Like they were both motivated by the idea of improving a relationship that is where these people are incompatible. But that's what happened. So yeah. How did y'all enjoy their reading? Let me know. Was that tea? Did that explain things for y'all? Are y'all sitting there like, I can see that. I can see that. I know y'all were saying that.
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
So anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed tonight's show. I know I've been on here for like 2 hours. Could have been an hour, but next time I'll read these articles beforehand. But I also think I had to do that in order to get y'all to put y'all thinking caps on and take off the 10 hats.
I thought it was good. The articles were helpful.
And just getting people's opinions on this shit too, just in general. But yeah, anything else you want to say?
Had a good time.
I did too. I did too. Oh, the cricket is up there rubbing her ankles. I'll be up there to talk about this in just a second. Dizo.
Fuel my fire, take me higher, I'll be your liar too. Cause when we're here, there's nothing better than the skyline view. Ooh. I love this skyline view. I love this skyline view. So fuel my fire, take me